dynamic duo in the building.
You thought you would see us at EVO, did you?
Yeah,
you thought they were not going to allow us to be here at EVO at 8 a.m.
I had to fight for this.
Yeah, you should have seen the people we took out. It was like an action movie. We were back to back, and I was like, Steve, behind you. We swapped sides.
I'm telling you,
beating
man.
up Cap Cops just to get in here. It was
a 360-degree camera. It was fighting. It was kung fu chops and the whole nine, you know?
And that was just to get on for 8 a.m. commentary here at EVO. As a reminder, we're not the only EVO stream.
This is
If
true.
you guys want to see some more Street Fighter, there's SRK EVO 1, which has Jimmy Fishmouth, Jimmy C, and Davey G. Ultra Chen, the original, over there. So if you want to see a bunch of old guys talk about video games, SRK EVO 1. If you want to have some fun, you hang out here with me and Steve.
The young spry guys themselves.
Yeah, spry because I had to run and save Steve's life. They wouldn't let him into the building.
Dude told me like I was telling a fib, like I was lying. I was like, hey, I actually have to commentate. And he was like, where's your badge? I was like, funny story, I'm a commentator. And he was like, likely story, pal. You're going to need a badge. And then here comes the savior. Sajam with the Superman hair. He legit flicked his hair and then he landed and was like, he needs a badge. And he was like, this is his badge. And
it was actually crazy because I showed up and I was like, hey, he's with me. And then he looked at me and he was like, you don't even have a staff badge. And I said, that's okay, because here's his staff badge. And I pulled it out of my pocket like it was my prize winnings. And the guy was like, you're good. And I was like, we're in there. EVO 2016, let's go. Like, I saved the day. There would have been no stream. It would have been a fire. No one knows what would have happened. But I got Steve inside.
Yes.
We're here at EVO. The lines here are tremendous.
Dude,
there are so many players here already, and it is 8 o'clock in the morning, a time where no gamer has ever been up before, unless they are staying up from the night before.
This is true.
To play video games online.
And you have to remember, we are in this new location. This convention center is actually pretty large. Yeah. And for all you guys thinking it's going to be pretty sparse, I guarantee you we might get a crowd shot a little later, but it is crazy. There's a lot of people here right now, all willing and ready and early enough to play video games, particularly Street Fighter V, and that's why we got ourselves here. This is why we're here.
Right. We wouldn't be talking about anything else. We're Street Fighter professionals here at Capcom Fighters. So I have some news for you guys. First of all, thanks to Sony hooking it up. This is on PlayStation 4. We have all the colors and costumes available for every character.
Yes, I actually saw a tweet where they were actually Wizard thanking people for doing it. I apologize because I can't remember your name right now, but the fact of the matter is, you're a savior, sir, because there's not really too many people who would be like, I'm going to unlock every color. Did you have to play through survival mode the entire time?
Who knows? But I'm going to thank our Lord and Savior, the Capcops, for making it happen, and also the individuals who helped out. We have all the colors, all the costumes available for every character in the game. All the characters are legal. It should be an excellent time. We have people setting up, but the crowd is filling in. It's only 8, and like I can already tell this place is going to be ridiculous.
It's going to be pretty crazy. I'm telling you right now, once you guys see it, you won't believe it, because I'm telling you, it's already filling out pretty tight, and it's definitely 8 a.m. Don't look at your clock. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, it's definitely the time of the day.
8 a.m.
And like the crazy part to me is that I was worried that the crowd shot would not look full, because I was like, man, there's so much space here. There's no way it could be like filled up. It's insane. Also, Daigo's book is definitely selling out while I'm on commentary.
Ooh, wow. I'm sorry.
I tried. And the guy, literally, I tried to top player privilege it. I walked up and I was like, hey, I'm doing commentary at 8, so can I buy the book now? And he was like, we're not selling them until 8 a.m. He hit me with like and then he was like, I don't have a cash register open. I can't.
Wow,
you know,
he hit you
like,
with every excuse available.
The beast and this and that. And then so as I was going to get you, at 7:55, before it was even technically open, the line was wrapping around the entire section over there, and I was like, that's 400 people.
That is 400 people. They only have 60 copies. I mean, that's not true, but it might as well only be 60 copies, because if it's 400 people already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Regardless, this is EVO weekend. We are about to have an amazing time. Sajam and myself will be guiding you guys a tour, if you will, a tour guide. We're your tour guides for Capcom Pro Fighters right now for Street Fighter V beginning. And
we're going to take you by the hand and walk you through the understanding of Street Fighter. I'm going to just break it down for you guys live here from EVO in Las Vegas, where it is already swelteringly hot outside.
It is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody, back to EVO 2016. Looks like things are fixed. We have some experts on deck. It is live, happening here in Las Vegas. I think it's time to get ready. We have some people up on stage ready to play.
Like I said, this is Street Fighter V at Evolution 2016. I hope you guys are definitely ready, because it's about to get live. Even more so, we're going live to the match coming really soon.
looks like we're getting set up. Welcome to EVO. This is a massive bracket. It should be a good one. I'm really looking forward to helping guide you guys through some Street Fighter this morning. It's a 5,000-man extravaganza, all things Street Fighter. Looks like our first match. Two characters that you and I both know about.
I know, right?
Mika versus Nash. An interesting matchup. It's going to be pretty standard stuff. It's going to be lots of zoning from Nash. She wants to be this big, uncomfortable wall for Mika to deal with. And, of course, she just wants to get in once. She wants to get her hands on him.
Now, the thing is, Nash definitely has the tools to keep her out, but let's just see how long, and that's the power. Actually, this is a button check. And that's crazy because before you even hit start to select your character, you can definitely check your buttons. But what do I know?
You know, that's one of the things that Capcom so smartly added to the game. What a feature, right? That you can just check your buttons on your own merit. You don't have to rely on anything like that. All right. It even has to have the combo check here at EVO. You know, they're making sure that they could be in Mandalay Bay on Sunday, Steve. That's all they're preparing for.
I'm not mad about that. See, when you put it that way, it's really not that bad.
Right, yeah. They're trying to fight in Mandalay Bay. Man, they just made eye contact with me. They looked at me, and I looked at them with such disappointment. I can tell you right now, I gave them the father-to-son look like, you really button checked? Right now. All these people in EVO 2016. Well, it's a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Looks like we're set to go, hopefully. Buttons are checked. Costumes are selected. Colors on deck. Ooh, story mode? This outfit is good.
This outfit is pretty sick.
I think this outfit is ridiculous, especially the heart on the forehead.
I'm all about the exposed shoulder. I don't know why, but I just feel like it makes sense.
Somehow, it makes this outfit more classic.
Yeah. Well,
which is not a weird, it's a weird thing for this outfit, but it looks amazing. So Double Perfect versus FC Doo-Doo.
Doo-Doo, got it.
Starting EVO off with some Doo-Doo.
Nice, early moonsault.
Yeah, so that belly flop from Mika is really important right away. You're going to see it's going to beat a lot of the anti-air options from Nash, but it's pretty unsafe if he happens to block it.
That's true. You have to actually use that a lot to change the trajectory on getting in versus the zoner character. So that makes a lot of sense that you want to establish that already, even if you take a hit or two just to get there. This doesn't slow down Mika too much.
Yeah, none of that first part mattered. This match actually could be a huge problem. Okay, it gets out. Just going to say it. None of that early damage that Nash got was going to be important if Mika lands the hit and gets it going. Oh, whip command throw actually, I think, just got thrown out of it. And now Nash with lots of space to work with. Pretty sizable lead for himself as well. Not going to do it, but close. And there it is, the overhead. All right.
Actually tried to hit a button. Probably a throw right there, but that was definitely a counter hit.
Right, yeah. And that's one thing. You can't get counter hit for your throw attempts in this game, so you have to be careful about that. Oh, crushed. Yes, gets in there with the crush counter combo. Corner carry. Still has the meaty mix up. Oh, crushed again. One more for stun. There it is.
And this is what we was talking about. It started exactly like that. Multiple resets, goes into the giant swing.
And the perfect. Now, can he live up to the name, Steve?
I was just about to say double perfect. Holding true so far to the name.
Look, Mika is one of those, it's like a perfect character to do that with, actually, now that I think about it. Because you just need that one. Punish, yes. Gets the reset. I like that, the knockdown instead. Steve. The plus frames, the chase down. Good blocks, and there's some chip. All right. Nice punish on the side, actually. Yeah, really fast on that combo.
Meaty Saba gets the combo afterward, gets the crouching throw. Wow. Goes for the V trigger right in front. A lot of people fall for that. Not double perfect, though.
Yeah, great block. There's the V reversal. Can get some pressure here. Oh, crushed again. 2 in a row. Put this man out of his misery. First round, or first game. Double perfect. Who I'm sort of disappointed didn't live up to the name, but looked good.
Trying. Well, maybe it's not just the double perfect one match. It was double perfect throughout the set.
It's a long con, Steve.
I'm just saying, man.
Classic long con. And there's a shot of what EVO looks like this year. And trust me, that is such a small section of this convention center. I wish I could explain how packed it is here. It is absolute insanity. Character select it is. All right.
So Mr. FC Doo-Doo not really feeling this Nash.
Maybe this long international flight. Obviously, he is not from the U.S. So traveling domestically, you know, one thing, but trying to make it all the way out here. Oh, man. Man, we even have all the stages unlocked and everything. Balrog? Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. Locked to the alt color, too. I mean, the alt costume. Really sick.
All right, so we get to see him. Here he is at EVO. Everybody so curious to see if he was going to be pulled out by any of our competitors. And right away, the first game, we have some Balrog for you guys. This character is best described, I think, as a dump truck. who he just needs to hit you once. He has that kind of explosive damage output where he could just get in and make it happen so quickly. His defensive options, though, are pretty weak, so I think it's going to be dangerous if Mika lands a hit.
Here's the sweep. And you have to remember, we typically don't see this matchup as much, so this is going to be interesting regardless.
Ooh, yeah, okay, so Mika with the splash. Overhead can combo off of it. Oh, but missed the whole thing. Maybe just getting used to Balrog here. Character's only been out a short while. There it is, back to the corner. No, mid-screen.
Oh, the triple drop kick? Oh, goes for a reset.
Oh, the under. Okay, back to the corner.
Somebody's been watching a lot of Marn videos, I see.
Been checking the tapes. V-trigger can get the down fierce upper. There's the straights.
All the way to the corner. Oh, goes for the neutral jump setup. Goes for the overhead again. Nice block. Gets the cross throw, and this is where it starts.
Got to be careful. A command throw would do it, and there it is. Yeah, that's going to be the first round. Double perfect, putting in work. That was good offense from Balrog, but just didn't quite close it on. Look at this camera shot. The seriousness. This early in EVO. Man, you see the neutral jumps from Mika. A common strategy against a character like Balrog who wants to move in horizontally with that dash punch. Great confirm. Nice
confirm. Push to the corner right there with that EX Peach. Oh, tries to go for the meaty reset. Gets V reversals by Balrog.
Yeah, that V reversal is so important to escape the pressure that Balrog gets put under.
And Balrog really doesn't have too much to deal with drop kick, especially if it's done meaty on wake up. Him sticking out a button after that is actually pretty difficult.
Yeah, it's not a great situation for that character to be in. Man, these straights. Oh, V reversal. Yeah, it's guaranteed on dash punch. Oh, out of the range for the throw, actually. Dropkick trades, and now Mika can get in there.
I like that back dash at that range right there from Balrog. That was really smart, actually. Oh, dash low. Oh. Ooh.
Out of the air? Yeah, and one more will do it. There it is.
Another.
Double perfect. Our first winner. He gets to be the first person to win here.
Okay, all right.
On stage at EVO 2016.
Officially not going 0-2.
Officially not going 0-2. Not one of the 1,200 people here who will go 0-2. Think about how many people 1,200 is. That's crazy. That's an absolute huge amount of people, and he's not going to be one of them. That's pretty nice to feel. He is in top 4,000 of the tournament.
FC Doodoo, however, starting this day off pretty bad, losing his first match to double perfect. I mean, that name alone would have kind of threw me off. I'm like, obviously this guy either thinks way too highly of himself or he plays with Armika. Yeah. One of the two. One of the two.
Yeah, that's exactly what you get from that, right? There's an understanding. Well, we've got matches for you guys all morning here. Steve and I, we got the morning shift.
Yeah, we got the early shift. Kick back the rest of the day. Watch us some good old-fashioned Street Fighter 5. Personally, I think that's crazy.
Let me just say that there are heroes in the FGC every single day.
That's crazy.
Steve, I mentioned I wasn't going to be able to wait in that long line. Now I have reading material. Is that Kino?
Huh?
Did he just come out of the dead? SoCal player.
Wow.
Balrog out, and then he just shows up here.
And he's just standing there.
The lights. Oh, man.
So thanks again, guys. Like I said, we are underway for EVO 2016 right now. This is Street Fighter 5 on Capcom Fighters Live. Shout out to Sony for letting us use their wonderful system. Me personally, I like to use it as opposed to the PC version of the game. What do I know, though?
Yeah.
What do I know?
Look, when I was just a boy, the PlayStation was the first console I played on. And that's no different now. But look at the players we have on deck. Oh my god, it's Andre. Mika, player extraordinaire, is absolutely in love with this character. I'm really excited to see him here at EVO playing and showing off his stuff. He has some pretty exciting tech that I see other Mika players not doing. And I'm really curious to see how it goes.
Fight.
All right, we're into the match. Looks like there's no button check. Starts up with the V skill. Built a little bit of V gauge. You can see on the bottom left for Mika. It's one of the important things about establishing that mic in neutral.
I love this color choice, 1. 2, all you see is the buttons right now. I think this is really smart, especially playing versus a character like Karen. You want to establish the fact that you can't let her hit buttons in the neutral because that's where Mika needs to shine anyway.
Yeah, you're actually absolutely right about that. And one of the things about Mika that people don't often think about is that her neutral game is pretty strong. She has some pretty important tools. You know, not that she's going to be destroying any character in footsies, but she has enough buttons to get the job done. This should be a combo, and there it is. Oh my god, it's Andre. Pretty convincingly takes that first round there. Good work.
Round 2.
One of the things I think so far that Karen really needs to do is slow down this neutral a bit and hit some more buttons like that stand medium kick, which we saw at the start of the round. Oh, caught with the cloud.
Nice. Push to the corner.
And Andre was looking for throw tech, I think. It just didn't come out. Great anti-air. And there's the wake up. Has to challenge and just show Andre, hey, you don't get free pressure on me. I'm still living here. Jump in and the V reversal's good. V-trigger chance, and there it is. That's the first game for Andre, and that setup is tough because if you decide to jump as Karen, you're going to get hit by Nadeshko.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
So you're going to be stuck no matter what. So you either take the Nadeshko damage when you're already at a deficit, or you get hit by command throw and lose. So it's not a great spot to be in no matter what. But great work from Andre. That was pretty clinical stuff on that first game.
Yeah, Andre one of the first people to take up Mika.
Right.
Coming from playing Marvel 3, actually helps him out a lot. I mean, input-wise, none of this stuff is a problem for him. It just comes for setups, and even more so plays to his strength because it's a setup game.
Yeah, and that's the thing about Andre is he's always been really great at playing the game. When he gets in there and he gets to play the game against people, he's such a good player. I like the block on the pressure, and that's the start. This could be bad news for Karen. All right, gets hit by uppercut, but still corner positioning for Mika. Has V-trigger available as well. Which side? Behind, and it was so sneaky from Andre. Good work.
And Andre not shying away. Gets hit and was like, no, I'm okay. I'm definitely going to jump in and hit this fierce button again, and let's see how you react.
Yeah, I mean, if there's no anti-air, you can see, yeah, if there's not going to be an anti-air, why not, right? Does he... Okay, I was just going to say the pressure.
Oh, nice push to the corner. Goes for the reset again.
Close to stun as well. It's still yeah, it's not stun on this, but next hit will do it.
Oh,
there
wow.
it is.
EX Brimstone, and this is looking pretty easy for, oh my God, it's Andre, and just that quick. And I feel like this is exactly how you want to start off your EVO matches. This is cool play that you actually want to see from the beginning, only because it makes sense. You want to go through this as quick as possible. You don't want to tire yourself out. It is 5,000 people here.
So, yeah, as Andre, you don't want to play a match that takes a long time. You want it to be quick. You want to get through what you want to do, and you want to execute. And I think that's a good sign for him. His opponent, maybe just a bit nervous. It's early here at EVO. A lot of people, it's hard to play this early in the morning, right? You're still rubbing the sleep out of your eyes. You're just walked over here. Yeah, the yawn and everything. Ugh, brutal. But, you know, you got to keep it together. You got to keep it composed and keep playing. Here at EVO. It's a long bracket, and as you mentioned, endurance is going to be an important factor.
Yeah, I mean, like we said before, it is 5,000 players here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure neither one of us have actually been to a tournament that houses 5,000 people.
I can think of very few tournaments that have 5,000 players total, but the Street Fighter V bracket by itself is 5,000 players. So it's crazy to me to think about that when just other fighting game events don't have that kind of attendance. And EVO has that kind of attendance for multiple games.
This is 100%.
You know, it's actually crazy. If you just look at the attendance for the 2 Smash games, it's similar to this. And that's an incredible amount of people to, you know, deal with in a tournament. So big shout outs to EVO for being able to run this kind of event.
Pretty sure it took a lot of planning and organization at this point to make sure that we run this without any hiccups. I mean, 5,000 people, that's nothing to shake any kind of stick at, let alone when it's EVO. This is for the championship of Evolution 2016. Street Fighter, this is the first EVO with Street Fighter 5. So everything's on the line right now, man. It says a lot to be able to come out and be like, hey, I'm the first EVO champion of 2016 for Street Fighter 5.
The only Street Fighter 5 champion. The person who wins EVO is the Street Fighter 5 champion. That's just the way it is. So if you can slug through this bracket and make your way to the top, you're the best. And you just got to give it to them. It's hard not to say that. So we'll see who does it. We're a long way from there. We're still in the morning pools here at EVO on Friday.
Don't say that.
A long way to go, Steve. There's a lot of action is what I'm saying for the people at home.
All right.
The viewers at home get to enjoy tons of Street Fighter actions. We get to enjoy a ton of Street Fighter action.
One of the many perks of commentating is the fact that these matches are right here in front of us. It's just like we're at home, except for they're right there, and we can see it right here.
What people have to think is that if Steve and I were at home watching this, or even in the crowd watching it, what we're doing now would actually be happening from the crowd. I'd be like, Steve, did you see him hit him with that reset? And you would be like, yeah, you know, the thing about that is you could hit him with so-so and blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, Steve, that's exactly right. I was just going to say that.
Believe it or not, that's exactly what we do. So don't think that we're telling any kind of lie right now. So
100%. So we have a European player. Mr. CDV White Black.
Now,
who plays Ken in this game.
CDV White Black is actually a Marvel 3 player.
Yeah, he was really good.
Exactly. Let's see, he's making that transition over to Street Fighter 5, which is a lot of players actually.
You know, he actually played some MK as well.
Yes.
And he was super sick with Liu Kang. Yes, he was such a sick Mortal Kombat player, multi-game specialist, really strong stuff, repping from France. Did you see there? And BROTACUS.
There you go.
BROTACUS, if your name is BROTACUS, you're a Gi player, right? 100%.
Like there's no other character that you can't play.
That's probably Ultra David's Heidi account, actually. BROTACUS. Okay, run gets blown up early from BROTACUS. I like that a lot. That's a great check to be able to say, hey, Ken, you cannot get away with this run on me. No confirm. Keeps himself safe on the target combo with the X Fireball. Yeah, there's the check on the run. He's not going to let him get away with it.
Nice. Goes to the target combo. Gets the knockdown in the corner with the EX Shoryu.
And that run from Ken is his V skill. He's just hitting a button and canceling into it. And it's really unsafe on block. So if you see it as the opponent, wow, that was a sick lariat.
BROTACUS
Got him?
with the EX running bear grab. And right now he is on his way on making a comeback. EX SPD is going to get an immediate setup right now. Really close to stun. Wow. Gets the DP, cancels in the V-trigger, and takes the first round.
Yeah, so much damage output from Ken on a wake-up uppercut V-trigger cancel. And BROTACUS is in such a good spot. Had he blocked that, he could have punished and won the round. But instead, round for White-Black, who brings it back.
Nice.
And one thing about White-Black is I think the first round he really opened up with some fireworks. He really was like, I'm going to try to be a bit, you know, off the wall. And you can see the play now a bit more solid. Yeah. And until that jump, a lot more grounded offense. Got him.
Well, I feel like that's one of the things about this matchup. As good as Ken is,
right,
especially in this matchup, you have to establish the fact that you're willing and able to hit a button at 0 range to make sure running bear grab, stuff like that doesn't work.
Yeah, that's one thing you have to keep in mind. And White-Black is insistent on jumping out of this gi pressure. And BROTACUS has kind of recognized that and done an okay job. But there's the jump over, gets the confirm. White-Black, game 1.
White-Black looking real clean. I can see BROTACUS right now, and he's giving like the slow nod, like, okay, all right, maybe you know.
Man, he looks like this name, BROTACUS is a good name, first of all. We'll give the guy some props.
I'll give him that.
It's no NCR, or was it final round, the Wonk Donkler? It's no Wonk Donkler, but it's definitely a great tag. Dash up early from White-Black.
And the thing is about White-Black is, if I've actually talked with White-Black before, is he knows that this is a big stage to be on, especially considering that you're coming from France to play at EVO. I know this is the second year straight here, and the fact that he's actually picked up Street Fighter, playing Ken, really smart thing to do.
Yeah, definitely a great character. If you like to move forward at all and you like enjoy any kind of offense, Ken's a great character. If you're curious about who to play in this game, this is definitely a good place to start. Keeps himself safe on target combo. He actually went for a throw bait just a minute ago.
Playing really smart, really safe, being really cautious of that SPD that Geep has. He wants you to be in that range. The fact that BROTACUS didn't hit any buttons or even attempt an SPD says, you know, a little to discipline, but White-Black at that point says, oh, well, now that I know that you're not going to do it,
right,
I can continue to hit buttons and keep my pressure on.
Yeah, now that I've logged that in my brain, I can do stuff like that and get the throw. There's the thunder kick to close it out. White-Black now on match point. He's doing great work so far.
Can I say how much I love this Ken color?
This Ken color is sick, and I'm so happy that we have all the colors here at EVO, all the costumes available. Confirm on the target combo, good work. He has the pressure, and he's really turning it on here, the offense. Oh, man.
Oh, wow. Nice run cancel into the V skill. Nice pressure still here from White-Black. And BROTACUS just seems like he's scrambling right now.
Yeah, he just seems a bit uncomfortable. Just the meaty jab, but he can't find anything else. He hasn't got any relevant pressure besides that. Counter hit confirmed. Wow, that was sick. Double low strong uppercut critical art.
Oh, it's not over. It's not over. This is Zangief we're talking about. He can definitely make a comeback. No chip damage without super. And he can
and there it is. Wow. White-Black gets in there, makes it happen. Good work to him starting off EVO. Fiery start. That was good work. I like the offense. I like the way he played, so confident, so composed.
So once again, guys, we're already well underway here for Evolution 2016. This is Street Fighter V. I'm joined by my awesome co-commentator, Mr. Sajam. I hope you guys are enjoying what you're seeing.
This is Tasty Steve. It's our pleasure to be here, to be your guiding hand through EVO pools this morning. Look, we didn't want you guys to start off on a bad note. We were like, look, we just broke it down. We're like, look, we talked to the Cap Cops. We called them up. 911, that's their number. We're like, look, Cap Cops, look, Steve and I need to start EVO.
Look, we want to do you guys a favor.
Yes.
We want to help you guys out. We want to send these guys on the right path to begin EVO weekend. Let us be their guide. Let's just say this is Jurassic Park. EVO is Jurassic Park, and we are the guys driving the Jeep. Not going to die, obviously, because we're going to be in the safe zone. However, the people playing in this tournament,
they're the dinosaurs.
Yeah, they are.
They're the dinosaurs. And we are walking you through this exhibit, this freak show exhibit of a 5,000-man bracket here at EVO, which is just absurd to think about. Big ups to everybody who's made this happen, the EVO staff, Sony for all the consoles, and of course, you know, helping out, making sure Street Fighter V happens. Yeah, that's such an important factor, but also everybody for tuning in at home. It's really important. The viewers, the people, this is who we do this for. It's a pleasure to hang out with you guys this fine Friday morning here in Las Vegas, Nevada.
I mean, I'm pretty sure even if it wasn't EVO weekend, I would wake up this early to play video games. But shout outs to you guys for joining us. I really do appreciate it. I mean, I haven't had coffee yet, but it does not matter. You don't need coffee to play Street Fighter V. Trust me, I know. I do it all the time. So, take my word for it when I tell you we have great matches coming up for you guys. Like I said, it is 5,000 people. And next up, we do have LAMERBOI, the LAMERBOI,
yes,
versus Persian Crew.
Yeah, so LAMERBOI, former Guile player in the last game. I think most famous for whiffing air throw while getting burn kicked by Viper a bunch of times, but now has redeemed himself by having that sick Rashid setup. I think that was at like NCR. They caught it off stream where he like had them in the tornado, reset them, roll through to the other side, tornado crossed up, and I was like, wow. What? I'd never seen anything like that with this character. Flashy stuff. He still has a pocket Guile in this game as well. That's one thing to keep in mind. But it should be a good one. I'm really looking forward to seeing him play here at EVO. I really want to see some more Rashid, a character I feel like is really coming into his own right now. Like, I think people are really starting to understand this character and how he works. At first, they were playing that game with Mixer. They're like, I'm going to do Mixer, do I uppercut, do I hit light kick? And now there's this realization that, oh, if I cancel into Roundhouse Tornado or EX Tornado, I can now get safe plus on block pressure and continue offense in ways that other characters have trouble dealing with without invincible reversals or V-gauge and stuff like that. So I think a lot of people have sort of started to understand Rashid. There have been players that have really begun to figure things out.
Yeah, no, that's 100% true. I've been saying for the longest time.
Yeah, you've been a big fan of this Rashid character.
It's not the fact that a lot of people believe that he's not as strong when it comes to the rest of the Street Fighter V cast.
Right.
The thing is, I personally feel like Rashid is definitely a lot stronger than people think he is.
Oh, yeah.
On top of that, the fact that they're, just like you said, they're discovering more tech. The powered up jumps, eagle talon kicks, these things are becoming a major factor. He was becoming more and more like a young kind of like player because he has so many setups as well as so many options off of those setups.
Right, exactly. He's just a character that took a lot of time to develop. He's new to the game, right? He was introduced in this series. So I'm really happy about him being into the game. Looks like we're in there. And we have the nighttime cave. Okay.
I love this stage.
Oh, this is a bad spot to be already. Quick rise into throw over and over is a real tough setup to deal with.
Nice crouching jab, just to try to test that opening right there. Believe it or not, Nash doesn't have too many, wake up or explosive options. Therefore, Rashid has a pretty good chance in this matchup of making sure this matchup is pretty bad for him.
Yeah, he has great ways to lock down this character, Nash. And there's the throw again. So when he throws you in the corner, Rashid, it's a bad spot to be. If he dashes up right after, he can go for another throw. He can force a mix-up of some kind. He can hit you with some pretty tough stuff to deal with. And that's one of the things you have to be so cautious about as, a player. You don't want to, I was just going to say, you don't want to quick rise in that situation and try to throw tech because look at that. We now have a stun. He's going to get the big combo. Oh, drop at the end. Interesting. There's the confirm. Critical art. I like it. Good stuff from Persian Crew. LAMERBOI, going to be still in the lead, but not by a huge margin. Jump in is good. He looked for roundhouse. Didn't get it.
Oh, nice neutral jump. Nice block, even better by Persian Crew. LAMERBOI trying to close this out. Gets the V skill.
That is so sick. So he went for the same thing just a second ago. Jump in right into standing roundhouse to beat throw tech. So if you try to tech, that move gets off the ground. So he can actually catch you while you're whiffing the throw, cancels it into the V trigger to keep himself safe and actually at advantage. It was good work from LAMERBOI.
And like you said, Rashid is the kind of character that he can keep pressure up with, even filling those gaps with options to make sure, just to bait you out into hitting a butting. And that's exactly what happened. And that's exactly the kind of character that he is.
Yeah, and I think LAMERBOI is going to probably start to realize here that Persian Crew, not throw teching a lot on defense, he's hitting jab. Jab is his main way out of a lot of these situations. So if you know that, you could start looking for those counter hits, start looking for those frame traps, and find situations for yourself.
On top of that, Nash doesn't have a really good reversal option.
Right.
His jab is 4 frames, so it's really not that effective when it comes to keeping a character like Rashid off. Rashid is all about pressure, and no confirm right there
off the
moonsault.
One thing you have to have as a Nash player, you got to get that standing jab, standing medium punch target combo. Walk under. Okay, and this isn't too bad of a round for Persian Crew. I think LAMERBOI just hasn't found the hits he needs. No stuffage on the moonsault, finds it. This could be a juggle. And there it is, good work.
And nice pressure, so much good pressure right there from LAMERBOI. LAMERBOI, like we said, being one of the innovators of a lot of Rashid tech coming out these days. Playing really well, especially versus Persian Crew. Like I said, this is really kind of a hard matchup for Nash. Not really able to put a character like Rashid at bay, considering he has really good buttons, really good normals.
Okay, jump in is good. Yeah, one thing I think not often talked about as Rashid is that his neutral is pretty good. Yeah. He actually has some really great mid-range buttons. That's a confirm, and that's going to work. He's going to get some pretty good damage. We saw this just the other round. It's whether he capitalizes on the offense now or can turn this lead into something meaningful.
Oh, wow. Tries to go off a dash. Probably a throw right there. LAMERBOI not taking it. Hitting a button on that dash.
There's finally a late rise from Persian Crew. We mentioned how important that is against Rashid in the corner. You don't want a quick rise and need that mix-up. Gets opened up, not death. He could have done a little bit more damage and closed it out. And there it is. All
and
right.
that is terrifying, especially when you block moonsault. Choosing not to V reversal right there was actually not the smartest idea, only because the pressure that comes after it is still really good. And he didn't have any extra meter, so it actually probably would have been pretty smart to just go ahead and V reversal to get out.
All right, I like the wake-up button from LAMERBOI. Gets the meaty. Wow, great confirm. That was counter hit only combo. Yep, again.
Oh, nice. Hitting the button this time in between our strings. Not trying to take too much more pressure.
Oh, tornado pressure, and that is actually a punish. Wow, LAMERBOI close to losing this game. Look for the frame trap. I like the throw tech. Anti-air is good. He's got to be careful. Is there critical art? Oh, man.
Oh, what is he doing? He could have V reversal for safety.
Yeah, he could have canceled that into V trigger on the run. Like, you know, he could have teleported through. He could have done it in the air on either side. I'm surprised there was no cancel. Well, LAMERBOI moves on.
Well, like we said before, LAMERBOI is definitely an innovator of a lot of the Rashid tech we've been seeing. So, no surprise. Even still, I would have liked, you know, a little cleaner play. A lot of options could have been, you know, flushed out a little more, but here we are.
Yeah, I'm actually really disappointed. Well, the one thing I like about LAMERBOI is that his tech is always so clean. It's always on point. It knocks me off my feet, which is why I have to take a seat in these Vertigear chairs that we're currently planted in here at EVO 2016. So comfortable, so fantastic. Use the promo code EVO 2016 to save 10%. That's valid through the 18th at the end of this weekend. You can find that over at 4gamergear.com. Of course, at Vertigear, Twitter, Facebook, the different social medias. Go ahead and check them out.
And that offer is valid only through this weekend. So make sure you guys go ahead and grab a Vertigear chair. It's almost like I really like coming to these events because I get to sit in these beauties. Even more so
comfortable, Steve.
This blue and white one, I feel like I'm a race car driver.
Yeah, like, I feel like we actually look like NASCAR drivers, you know, just in our Vertigear chairs and everything.
It's a good time all around, you know. I mean, you guys think I'm playing. I've had so many good times with these chairs, so many great matches.
So many
that I've seen with my own eyes.
You've really bonded with the chair, right?
It's like my own child. How much time I've spent with this chair. We have our disputes sometimes. The armrest gets caught in my way.
There's some give and take.
Yeah, it is. It is. But like any good relationship, any good deal, Vertigear, great chairs.
Man, we're good at this.
We're so good at this. Anyways, so next match, we have an EVO champion coming up for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Kane Blue River himself is playing Street Fighter V versus, what's his name? ASTRODABU? ASTRODABU? Is that how you say it?
I'd go with ASTRODABU, yeah.
Okay, all right.
That's how I would represent this name. That's what we're going with now. If it's something else, I apologize. Steve and I, our English ain't always the greatest.
It ain't.
It ain't. You know, sometimes there are mishaps, and that's totally understandable. You know when you're in high school and the teacher's reading your name on the first day of school or when you have a substitute, and they will never get it quite right? You know, that's just what it's kind of like for us.
This is what you walk into.
But every tournament.
This is what you walk into. Regardless, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a really good match. Kane Blue River actually played Balrog in the last game, so I'm pretty sure. I mean, I could be wrong. He might surprise me.
Yeah, that's one of those things where I'm so curious to see if players who played an old character in the other game transition to that character, or they choose to play someone else, because oftentimes, especially in this game, the character's so drastically different, right? Like Balrog is so different. If you like to play slow footsies, in this game, that's not really Balrog. He's Mack Truck, rush down, damage, offense. That is how this character plays. So if you like that style of Balrog, maybe he's not for you in this game. You never know.
That's 100% true. One of the things I believe we talked about the other night was the fact that all these players coming from the older Street Fighter games or even a different game, and they see these characters that they identify with, and they say, I like this playstyle. I like the traditional Shoto. I like the character. I like the grappler. I like the Yun speed kind of character. Street Fighter V is a completely different monster where we have newer characters that fill that role. Even more so fleshed out for me is that character choice. So you have characters like Rashid. You have characters like Laura, which is also new to the cast. And those characters are actually kind of like ogres of other characters as well. But then you have the classics like Balrog. You have the Ryus. You have the Guiles. And they got, you know, new kind of twist on them. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's the best part. There's some new spice on old familiar flavors.
All right. Oh, going to Nakali. And Mr. KBR looking like
Mika?
Wow, that makes sense. If you guys know anything about KBR and his Marvel days, him playing Mika is not a surprise. But I will tell you what, this blue is, oh my God, it's touching my heart right now.
Yeah, this is a sick color of Mika. Well, we should clarify. You and I, our favorite color is blue. We have good taste. So obviously we're going to be excited about this, but this double color blue Mika here is really sick. You said Ogre a minute ago, and it got me thinking of Tekken. Look at this Ogre Necalli outfit. This is actually insane. I'm feeling this. Looks pretty good. That's from ASTRODABU, who's going to be on player 2 side. Kane Blue over on player 1 side with Mika. Pretty volatile matchup.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see what he brings to the table with his character. And right out the back, gets hit with the charge.
Yeah, one thing you always have to watch out for from Necalli is that charge move when he's walking backwards. Ooh, stomp on block. Great check from KBR after. I love that confirm. Yeah, that is great work. To just have that right away and see that he had the meter. Out of the air, other side, back to the corner.
Let's see what happens. Goes for the reset again.
Stunned, just like that.
ASTRODABU didn't even try to hit a reversal DP at that point. Had the meter to do an EX and still nothing. Let's see what happens.
And there's the back throw. KBR gets the... Look, when we talk about Mika, that's one of the things that's so deadly about this character. She puts you in the corner. She puts you in that spot where you have to guess. And you do it to yourself, really is what it is. Okay, gets in there on the V-skill. Not a great punish. Could have been a bit more. There's the swing to the corner, the giant swing. And there's the challenge. Finally an uppercut. And you have to represent that occasionally.
Nice pressure. Push to the corner again. We saw Kane Blue River actually take a lot of advantage of that corner situation, which is how Mika excels anyway. But even more so, ASTRODABU not putting any buttons out there to stop any kind of approach right now. And
ooh, and even got the Nadeshko out of the air.
Yo, look how she's still there. I love that. She's like, yo, good work. I'm out of here. I like it.
Yeah, the teamwork, unbelievable. Tag team partners to the end.
Yo, this Mika color.
It's so
I
good.
need to unlock this. I don't have this color unlocked, so I'm kind of jealous right now.
Yeah, I wish I could explain. It's just so good. It's such an excellent color. So Kane Blue River takes the first game pretty convincingly there. ASTRODABU back to character select. Maybe has another character in mind. Maybe just wants some time to think about it. You know, it's early in the morning. The brain can sometimes take a while to process. He might not even know that he lost the game already. He might just be sitting there so confused.
It was a bad dream. So you tell me this, right?
Okay.
Before switching the character in a 5,000-man tournament, what do you say, hey, do you want to play the business right out the back? Because you got to remember, there's going to be a lot of matches from here to top anything. Do you play your business first? Or do you say, hey, I have a buffer. I'm going to play something light first and then work into that?
I feel like this is one of those situations. In this particular situation, I think he played the business first. And then when that didn't work out, he went to a character that he maybe feels a bit more comfortable with, right? Because he doesn't have to play this up-close game against Mika as Nash, right? He can play this kind of zoning. He can kind of create some space, but it's not going to be easy. One of the strengths he had is Necalli as an invincible reversal to get him out of situations like he's stuck in right now. He obviously doesn't have that with Nash. There, just caught him with the EX jumping. I love the meaty. Kane Blue River really playing on point right now.
Nice.
There's the belly flop. No punish from ASTRODABU, which is a tough break.
And we saw this matchup a little earlier. The thing is Nash is really good in this matchup, but the fact is you can't keep Mika out. But that's the point of the game for any character versus Mika, is keeping her out. Nash is a traditional Sonic Boom character, but without the charges, without all the workaround. So it's still really hard to keep her out. Oh, wow, there's that armor.
Yeah, Mike Toss, that is the V skill, as you just saw a second ago from Mika. Gives her some of that V gauge. Kane Blue River trying to make it happen and get in there. Okay, down Fierce. It's that little roll she does on the ground. Other side, back to the corner. KBR in such a great spot. Is he going to intercept? Is there a jump away? No, he jumps in himself. Oh, man, that's huge. Yes, back to the corner. V-trigger available. What side? Behind. Gets the jump. Oh, he missed the jump Fierce.
What a setup, though. And, oh, man, ASTRODABU had a chance right there. Could have went right into super. Oh, jump? No.
No, caught him, and that's going to be that. KBR going to close it out. Give you guys at home a treat. There it is. Street Fighter V. Ladies and gentlemen. Early in the morning. Works out. Kane Blue River, KBR. Moves on in the bracket. Good work.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I know it is early, but like I said before, we're here for you guys. We're doing this right now, just for you guys. And we are, of course, playing on the Sony PlayStation 4, one of the only two ways to play this game. So just make sure that...
Really, Steve, the only way.
I mean...
It's the tournament standard for the Capcom Pro Tour. It's the way everybody should do it, Sony.
So thanks again for tuning in, hanging out, checking in with the guys. we're here for you guys.
We're the guys.
We are the guys. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you guys want to check in on the other stream, our better halves
if you want to
are
look
there as well.
Better halves?
I mean, if you got to do half, you know.
Okay, yeah.
You know, you got to do it that way.
You want to check in on old Davey G and Jimmy C over there, the original Ultra Chen. They're on SRK EVO 1, also playing some Street Fighter 5 if you want to tune into that stream. But you could also hang out with your boys.
This is true. I mean, come on. Come on.
We know what you're going to do.
Anyways, so, like we were saying, just saw KBR play. This is a 5,000-man bracket. I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot more surprises when it comes to the players that actually entered, as well as who might actually be surprisingly good at the game.
You never
know.
A
lot of people, you want to hide tech up until this point.
Right.
You don't want to be in a position where you put everything on the line playing in a tournament. You don't want to show all your cards before it's time to hit the start button. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
yeah, and that's one thing you always have to think about, too, is that everybody plays Street Fighter. It's one of those games where, like, even if you play another game, you at least play some Street Fighter on the side, you know what I mean? At least dabble a bit. So you're going to see players from other games that are good that are playing Street Fighter 5 and they know how to hit buttons, you know what I mean?
Like 100% true. 100% true.
Yeah.
So next up, we have Panda TV KDIT Rin versus Hey Jesse.
Hey Jesse. Such a good, you know what, I like the name Hey Jesse because it's his name. Presumably, right? His name is Jesse. So people just know that his name is Jesse. He doesn't have to worry about going by some crazy online tag or anything like that. People just call him Jesse. That seems like a great way to go. But obviously, Panda TV, Chinese sponsor. Lots of strong, talented players out of that region of the world. And Panda TV's Ren is going to be here playing Rashid. I'm really excited to see more of this character.
I was about to say, I'm really happy that we've seen Rashid. I'm not happy about this button check, though, considering that before you even get here, you have to go through the button check. I feel like that's crazy, but whatever the case may be, I'm just happy that we do get to see more Rashid, like you said. I mean,
yeah,
character's definitely underdeveloped in the game right now. Not for lack of playing, but it's just really hard to crack that top hey notice me spot because Rashid is kind of a specialized character.
He's new. You know, he's never been in a Street Fighter title before. He's brand new. He has a pretty different playstyle, right? Like this fireball cancel, pressure, it's a bit funky. His neutral is good, but the buttons you hit are a bit weird, right? Like stuff like his roundhouse, this drop kick. It's not something you think about in a Street Fighter game as much, maybe, that if you're not familiar with them. So it's really cool that we get to see him. This matchup we saw earlier, Nash versus Rashid. It's one where Nash wants to control the neutral, establish things, and Rashid, yeah, he's going to have to represent by getting in there. Starts with the mixer. There's no challenge. Wow, medium mixer. Interesting.
Actually jumps into it, which is actually, I understand that, because you do want to have neutral jumps on deck versus a character like Rashid. You don't want to stay on the ground for long. Yeah.
This is so good so far from Ren. I love that he's already gone for throw bait. Back to the front. There it is. Man, what a round so far. Crouching fierce. Doesn't spend any meter on it. A throw would kill. Overhead. Great block.
Oh, V reversal jab. Thinking that he was going to be met up there with a jump. Stood that button out. Don't blame him. However, needs to be really careful. Rashid has a lot of answers for V reversal in this situation.
Yeah, he's got a lot of things he can do to chase it down. You see that crouching fierce and neutral from Rashid. Oh, drop the combo, actually. Anti-air, yeah. Pressure again, back to the front. Keeps corner for himself, although Nash finds the jump out.
Nice pressure. Gets that spin mixer, not knockdown, but just to keep the pressure. This is really what you want to do.
Yeah, and you see him walk back for the fierce. Was looking to bait throw just in case. Can get pressure again.
Speaking of walking back.
Oh, yeah, the walk back to beat it again. Good work. Panda TV, KDIT Ren. Fantastic Rashid play. I love the walk up, walk backwards. You're going to whiff the throw. I'm going to tap you with this fierce, hit you with a slice, cancel it. You know, if it's on blocking, cancel in a tornado, keep himself safe. If you get hit, cancel in the V skill, get the combo, get the juggle. It's a great little series for himself.
And one of the best parts I feel like Rashid where people underutilize him is the fact that a lot of his moves knock down. He has a lot of instant strings or 2-hit combos or 4-hit combos that gives you that knockdown to keep that pressure. So you can get that push to the corner. So it's actually really smart.
Yeah, and it's a bit different from other characters because his dash is so great and he has a run, so he can meaty off pretty much any situation. So he'll knock you down and find it. I love the walk back low medium kick. There's the meaty.
Oh, wow, the meaty down 4 fierce. That was really good.
Ooh, whiff the throw. Oh, that was a sick
nice
air throw. Caught him with the eagle. Oh, just jump, and he didn't go off the wall this time. Last time he did.
Wow. Did you see the hitbox on that cross-up medium kick from Nash? That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm really surprised it hit that deep. Some weird interactions there, hitboxes and hurtboxes. But now match point for Panda TV Ren.
Wow.
What a roll.
V skills under the Sonic Boom just to get that hit and nice pressure in the corner. And once again, Hey Jesse is in a bad position.
Yeah, finally fights his way out. Spends the critical arc, gonna get himself a lead. This is the round you need to get if you're Jesse. You have to keep it together, put yourself on the board to stay alive, but also just establish that you're playing here.
Exactly. I was about to say, this, regardless of the fact that it might not win you the match, you need that round to take that momentum away from the person you're playing. It definitely helps out. But as I say that, KDIT going in right now. Hey Jesse, not done yet.
That could have been the confirm that got it. Eagle.
It's not over yet.
Lands the medium mixer. What's the setup here?
Has a V reversal.
The throw, and that'll do it. Great work. That was a really great throw. It's gonna get enough done. It's not super risky for him to commit to on offense. I love the idea, and you can see how full EVO 2016 is.
Yo, it's actually, more people are actually here now, and as you see, this is getting kind of ridiculous.
This is just a small section of the entire ballroom. It's huge. This convention center, massive. There's people everywhere. So great to be here with Steve.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. I mean, this is Steve and Steve. However, I'm just glad you guys are here hanging out with us. This is Street Fighter V. This is EVO 2016. We're playing on the fabulous PlayStation 4. I am a console guy, so this definitely benefits me. And I'm a Sony guy. Helps out even more. So, the fact that we're playing Street Fighter V on the console gives me kind of a slight advantage because I did enter as well. So,
there it is. Yeah, you are in the tournament. What time are you playing?
What time is it now? I think 12. I think I play at 12.
All right, so you got some time to warm up.
I got
games
some time.
in.
Maybe. Possibly. You know.
You're going to play some Nash maybe and some Miko?
Yeah.
I see you took inspiration from one of the competitors we're going to see coming up next.
Oh, this is 100% true, actually.
Let me tell you why I like watching this gentleman play.
Okay.
Because he doesn't like you. When he plays, you can tell that he just does not feel you're worth his time. He plays so disrespectfully.
It's the equivalent of, like, scoring a touchdown and then dancing while you're doing the touchdown. Like, touchdown, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, and he just brought out a full dance line chorus.
Yep.
To make sure you know that
puts on his own
winning.
backing track and then starts dancing in the end zone. And you're looking at him and you're like, this is Little League. Was that really that necessary? Is that really that necessary? I feel like it wasn't. You got one touchdown. You think you're good?
What about sportsmanship, you know?
Where's the sports? We're going to be on ESPN, Steve. Where's the sportsmanship is all I'm asking.
And, of course, we are speaking of Liquid NUCKLEDU.
NUCKLEDU.
Versus Mr. Johnny Brown. I like that name.
Solid
Johnny
name.
Brown?
Yeah.
It's a good name.
If I met someone named Johnny Brown, I would trust them. I feel like that sounds like a trustworthy name.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if I would trust a Johnny Brown.
Really? I think that's a good one. Well, look at the color choice. So good, right?
Oh, wow.
This blue story mode outfit. Wait, that's for NUCKLEDU. Of course. The Liquid color choice. I like it. Good work to him. He is representing super young player, super talented out of Florida. He's going to be playing mostly Mika, Nash, maybe some Guile this weekend. We'll see it. But I think one of the few Americans that we have, hope to make top 8 here at this event.
I was just about to say, don't sell out Johnny Brown just yet, though. This is the beginning. We're still in pools. Who knows what happens?
Yeah, early jump from NUCKLEDU. Opens up with a command throw. Gets the pressure after. Another one. What is he going to lead with now? The forward fierce. Man, what a confirm.
What a confirm. Going for a reset. Looking for stun right now. Nice neutral jump.
Was just out of range for that. It's too bad. NUCKLEDU with the jump again. Second time he's already jumped in.
And did you see that patience from NUCKLEDU knowing like, hey, I'm not getting hit and just choosing to hold down back at this point and not hit a button. That's what got him this advantage, and now he's about to take the round.
And you see the meter build was so optimal from Du. He ends the game with a couple of whiffs on special moves, so now he has full critical arc, right? Which is one of the most important things coming in to the rest of this round. Du just playing it slow. I love the air-to-air. That was great patience.
Nice, gets the Brimstone, pushed to the corner, and like we said before, this is where Mika excels. Another Brimstone, and that stun bar is cranked.
Has it, other side, great, going to be able to get himself out of the corner, has critical art available. Maybe not going to spend it just yet. Now, there it is, NUCKLEDU takes them for a ride. Gives you guys a little show early in the morning here at EVO 2016.
First match, NUCKLEDU, pretty clean as well. He's looking around.
The chin stroke, he just looked off into the distance like, man, it is tough to be this talented.
He's looking for his chorus. He's looking for the boombox to start his music, to do his celebration in between the matches.
That's what he's doing, of course. All right, so we got to play again. We're into another match. It's going to still be Bison for Johnny Brown. And I feel like he's not doing anything wrong. I feel like he really is not, he doesn't have the worst ideas. He really just has to establish this neutral a bit better, and Du is not giving him an opportunity. And this series is going to be stunned. Whiffs it. Yeah, you see the peach to get to the other side, out of the corner. Du has the setup in the front this time. Good block from Johnny. This could be the start. All right, this is what he needed to do. Pressure. Dude just patiently blocks his way out.
I like the patience, and I feel like that comes from playing a character like Guile, you know? Oh, that's
he's gonna get hit. Yeah, but he can't because of Nadeshiko. He can't keep it up too long.
Nice throw right there. That's one of the options you do have. If you can score a throw when Nadeshiko is called at the right timing, you can negate all of the hit stun, all of the potential setup.
Oh, it could have been bigger than that. Out of the air, has the plus frames. Do pops it, and he got him. He got him. He got him. He got him. Yes. Such a tough spot to be in because when you do that crouching fierce into the V trigger, you go for command throw, and if they jump away, Nadeshiko's still there to cover you, right? And that's what Du was looking for. Command throw again from Du to start it off. Already has the corner carry. That's going to be corner all the way. Mix up again. Good blocks. V reversal whiffs. Other side again from Du.
Nice V reversal. I like this. NUCKLEDU jumps back and gets the neutral jump. And this is going to hurt and could potentially be the end of the round. Oh,
one more will do it. And there's the regular throw. Du going to take it with the perfect. Great work to him. One of the strong competitors here at EVO. Always does well for himself, and he starts off really, really well.
So, NUCKLEDU takes it pretty clean, already wrapping up his controller. But I know you guys are tired. I'm really tired, but it does not stop right here. What we're going to do, we're going to take a quick break. And then when we come back, we got more matches, more Street Fighter V for you guys. Stay tuned, hang out.
We'll see you then.